To hell with this damn countdown timer. What's going on, everybody? Let's get rid of all this stuff. Cryo, Rowan, Slime, Madge, Sir, Dylan. See, you guys have all been here the last few days. You know, I've had these disconnect issues with Restream. Well, had a nice long discussion with Restream today. What up, Dylan? Awesome. Awesome. I would think it would be here somewhere between like 7 a.m. and probably 10 a.m. But I mean I'm pretty sure it'll be here by 10 a.m. Pacific. Sub left my stream open. Nice. Didn't mean to scare you there, man. Anyway, so I had a nice long discussion with Restream today, and they seemed to think that I had problems with my router. So, just to be sure, I went and bought a new router. And we're back at it trying this again. Now, if I disconnect tonight, I'm gonna stomp around the house like a little kid that just got his ice cream taken away. Manadu, what up? Anyway, I don't even know who I want to play with tonight. Let's see, I just want some easy grind and hopefully pick up a few last minute pieces before the patch gets here. Let's just go with the original 4 again. Maybe you need to refresh there, Dylan. Let's see, obviously if you're not seeing the stream, then you're not hearing me say to refresh. I really enjoy playing with the original 4 there, sir. Let's see. I did do a couple of Chaos 1 runs, just in case. I got a couple of shards saved up. Nothing exceptional. Hodor, what up? Hodor's here. And makes it a win. I don't know what to see, Rowan. The patch is supposed to be buffing defenses across the board to the extent, what's up, Quicksilver? Supposed to be buffing defenses to the point where they felt like the mobs needed a little love. Femino, what's going on, man? Huntress still has trouble. You need to check out Omni's Huntress build. If you're talking about DPS, he's wrecking it. He's gone all into concussive shot and ability power, and he hits like absurd amounts. Now, another thing I'm going to do tonight before I go to sleep. Well, Rowan, the Nimbus is so out of control right now. It's the most, in my opinion, it's the strongest tower in the game currently. So, I mean, it needs a nerf, to be honest with you, but you just have to ask him, sir. If you ask him in the Steam group, he'll tell you. But he's concussive shotting. I saw him one shot a 10 million health roller with concussive shot. That's out of control. But yeah, I've yet to bust the Huntress DPS out yet. I'm really hoping that we get a free Ascension reset tomorrow where we can put our points back in. Because I want to do a bunch of stuff with my guys. I want to split them all up tomorrow. Get all the min-maxing done and all that. See, that's the thing there, sir, is it's just his concussive shot. So the rest of the time he doesn't do crap for damage. But when he can do his concussive shot, it wrecks face. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a 4-shotting a siege roller with pole smash. That is for damn sure. I seem to have just a tiny, tiny little bit of latency tonight. Delete characters and re-level for free ascension. I just can't do it, Hodor. I got way too many characters, man. I mean, that would be a lot of characters. But yeah, I really hope that there's some sort of ascension reset. I suggested it on the forums. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen. But I'm kind of hoping it will. Let's see, I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I definitely got a bunch of DU left. I didn't put any air in. Maybe I'll throw in a little Skyguard action. Take some of the pressure off the PDTs and cannons here. Let's see, that leaves me with 130 left. That's still quite a bit. I got two... Actually, do I have... Nope, I don't have my EV with me. 130 will be a few flamers, though, so I'll just go that route here. I'd like to double dip there. Yeah, it looks like I'll be able to. Alright, so hopefully that will work. Let me look at my apprentice. Do I have gear on? Yeah, I do. Because I've got 37 heroes, Dylan, and with the changes to crit scaling and such, and defense speed coming tomorrow, I feel like I'm gonna want to change my ascension points on a lot of those heroes. And I mean, just 30 heroes, that'd be 6,000 defender medals to respec them all. I don't think so, Rowan. I believe that it's just the Abyss Lord and the Lava Mancer that take their walls take additional damage. But it's not. None of that has really been confirmed by Trendy, other than the Abyss Lord. They did mention the Abyss Lord walls taking more damage right when it released. Come on, damn you, Betties. Where's the heavy cannonballs at? Need a little stun action going here. Get back over to my spot. Uh-oh, PDT down. What's going on there, Ratto? How you doing tonight? Or this morning? Or whatever time it is for you. What up, Jalal? Right, so these guys are causing a little aggro here. Let me move these guys back. I'm going to put the PDT way back here on the ledge. Green Golem, what up? Yeah, me too. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm going to try to get to bed at a decent hour. In fact, I'm going to try to go to sleep as soon as I get done streaming tonight. And be able to get up. I'm going to do a pretty extensive stream tomorrow, probably all day. And go through all the motions with the new patch. What's going on, Xander? It's gonna be good. I mean, I'm a big fan of defenses. I am not. I could care less about the hero damage aspect of it. Now, I mean, obviously, I want to do good. I don't want to have a scrubby DPS character. But on the same note, I mean, I like the tower defense aspect of the game, so I personally am all for it with the buffage to some defenses. What's going on there, Ali? How are you? Sen, what up? Frank? Sub? PDT, you want defense power. So I use defense power. What do I have? I have defense power, defense speed, and defense crit, I believe. I'll have to take a peek. Patch is coming in the morning. It won't be that quick. It'll probably be, at the quickest, I think it would be like maybe 7 hours. At the quickest. But, I mean, soon enough. My guess would be the servers will probably go down in 6 hours and 20 minutes. And then they'll take maybe an hour or two to get things going. I don't know. We'll have to see. You know, of course, everyone's different. Sometimes they roll out really fast. And sometimes it seems to take forever. I'm not going to do it quite like that, Jalal. I'm going to do it a little bit at a time throughout the day. I'm not just going to sit there and do all my heroes at once. That would just be ungodly boring. What's going on there, Wrecked? Where did I lose a cannon that time? Up there where I was standing. I must have been standing a little too close to him. It can be pretty good there, Green Golem. If you're spec'd into it with Ascension, it's huge. It hits like a truck. No doubt about that. Go ahead and get these filters in here. Yeah, looks good enough. Did this flamethrower take any damage? Nope. Good. Alright, how about over here? A little love right there wouldn't hurt. I keep... The assassin's got that one, I think, there, Jalal. I put too many in right over here. Actually, I don't even see a missing cannon. Where was it? Maybe I had... Did I have 3 on this side? I don't think so. See, that cannon's good. That cannon's good. I guess it was the one up top. I think I may have had a cannon up top there. On your friend's laptop at work? This cannon always goes. It's a bad spot for it, but I continually keep putting it there. Oh, there's no doubt about that, Xander. There's a lot of balance that needs to be done. Alright. Good enough. I don't care if I lose a cannon. That's what breaks are for in between waves. As long as I complete the map, that's all that matters to me. Hopefully able to find just a couple more random pieces of loot. There's really nothing in particular I'm looking for. And to be honest with you, I debated on just doing like Chaos 1 or Chaos 3 tonight. And saving up some shards. Die, all you bastards! Thanks for subscribing there, Seg. Appreciate it. Tuskar down. Couple more assassins here. Come on, take your shots. There they are. Yeah, it looks like just one. I'm not 100% positive on that one, Green Golem, but I think it's Chaos 4. Yeah, fantastic. You could spend money today. The patch isn't going to change anything with like heroes or inventory or whatever. The main thing I would suggest if you do want to spend money on the game is taking a look at the inventory pack. Inventory, of course, is a huge convenience. In my opinion, it's even though the inventory pack isn't as good as it used to be, is from what I'm told anyway. See, I was thinking about that, Wreck, doing some Chaos 1, Chaos 3, but the thing I'm wondering is, are the shard pools going to be changing? So if I farm up a bunch of Chaos 1 shards, is defense range still going to be in that tomorrow morning, you know? I don't use range on the PDT Quicksilver. I have used range on it, and it's completely ridiculous. It's got amazing range scaling, but it's a little overkill. So I have actually, I go destruction, defense speed, and explosive poison is the three I use. Come on, you baddies, all of you just die. Yeah, anyway, I started to talk about it earlier, and then I lost track or changed the subject or whatever, but one of the things I'm going to do before I go to bed tonight is I'm going to go through all of my most commonly used defenses and write down their DPS on the tooltip. That way, tomorrow I have something to compare it to with, you know, same shards, same everything, see what it's doing tomorrow. It is going to get easier to get shards there, wrecked. Well, assuming that they get the win bonus in. They still haven't confirmed that that's going to happen. We got a homie down there. What up? On the hero creation screen there, Fantastic Joey, you can go through each of the heroes and it'll give a pretty decent little description of what everything does. Dragolich is pretty beast still, Xander, so I would have to say yes. I mean, right now, so many heroes scale so well with abilities and ability power that, you know, Dragolich works with abilities where, like, Poisonous Tips and all that don't. So, Dragolich is still a pretty, kind of a big deal, you know? I'm talking, I want exact numbers, Jalal. Of course I can remember, you know, 90k or whatever, but I want the exact number. I want to see exactly what they picked up or what they lost. You know, just so I can kind of get a base range. Now, hopefully they get the patch notes out pretty early. Ideally, I'd like to be reading patch notes while the update's downloading, but usually we don't have that luxury. A lot of times the patch notes don't come out till later. How's Slick Kellyanne doing over there? I think he's doing alright. I say that as a PDT and a cannonball tower gets wrecked. Oh shit, it's because of the damn geode. Son of a bitch. Alright, well it died at least. I keep snoozing on the geodes. I've been doing that all day. Oh man, that just sucks, sir. I mean, I've had that going all day. I posted a screenshot. It wasn't my connection issue, it was a trendy issue, but with the random exploding cores. I had another one earlier today. It was actually this map that my core just randomly exploded with one mob left. So irritating. And I mean, I haven't had many of those problems lately, but they still happen. Got a little ledgy on the ground over there. Let's see what it is. I guess I should kill the bosses first, huh? Probably wouldn't hurt. Looks like Quibs is just about done for. What do we got? We got a mark. Imagine that. 15 up mark. It's a crappy one. What's going on there, mama? Damn right, you gotta get the fresh juice. This is Chaos 5 there, sir. What's in the box? There's a helmet. Any good? Not really. It's actually, the Warlock's helmets are nice, but the 45 ups kind of sucks. No good on the sword. No good on the other mark. Yeah, I had a connection issue right at the end of that one again there, mama. Just so irritating. The thing is I was like 15 minutes away from being done anyway. But I couldn't end it on my terms, and that just pisses me off. Hopefully, we'll get something usable here tonight. I'm pretty sure I've got all of the Chaos 5 shards. But I'm not going to open these until tomorrow, just in case that there is something magical with shards tomorrow morning. See, I'm going to keep that just to have it. A spare piece. That's all junk. Junk, junk, junk. Get rid of all that. Yeah, I mean, as far as the looks of it, definitely looked nice. Sadly, that was not the case. I was debating on playing Oxygen there, Mama, but I wanted to get... I got to get just a couple of last-minute items, you know. I wouldn't place one, Cessor, unless you're going to... place other Dryad defenses down. I personally don't use World Trees unless I have to. The buff it gives them is not it's not worth using that just for that. In my opinion, anyway. I'm gonna keep them. I mean, why not? You know, might as well be superstitious and have some fun in the morning, opening up a bunch of presents. And that's with the shard packs, you know. They can be a very disappointing present or a very fun one. I'm going to leave that one out. I'm going to do it similar, but a little different. I think I'm going to go a little heavier with the flamers this time. Just to mix it up a little. Let's see. Let's get that bad boy right over there. Hell yeah, Christmas morning, Hodor. It's a shame there's not a bunch of legendaries in there and just shards, but you know, I'll take it. Thank you very much there, Quicksilver. I appreciate it. Alright, Rek, take it easy. You probably ought to get some work done, you know, you are at work and all. Let's see, I think I'm still going to put the two PDTs in as kind of like pre-filters here. Get rid of some of the little guys before the biggins roll out. We'll have to see here. Let's see what we got left. Do I have them all placed? Is there one up there? Yeah, there's two over there. One there. Yeah, we're looking good. No inventory space. That's the biggest problem right now is inventory. I mean, I would have no problem with spending a little bit of real cash to get a little bit more inventory. Well, you got to do it, Jalal. Mama's not going to pay those bills forever, man. Got to go get a job. That one's going to get beat up, but I'm going to put it there anyway. I kind of like having some up here because it just blasts the shit out of everything as it's coming out, and they usually don't take any shots. Or not too many shots, anyway. See, I got 50 left. That's only enough for one more. And I think, you know what? Why don't we do this? Let's put one here. Get rid of one of these cannons. And then put in another one. Now we're talking. Now I got nothing hitting this wall, which is not good. But hopefully it won't matter. Mama pays the bills. That's right. You know what I'm talking about, Mama. Hey, better than nothing, Jalal. Gotta start somewhere. Oh shit, I didn't put much over here at all. That's alright. I guess I'll just kill everything. I loaded up the other lanes and left this one pretty high and dry. But if I... Oh, actually, I got two cannons back there, so it's not too bad. Diamond, what up? not as many cannons down here. These assassins are a little bit more persistent, but I got the super heal. I got the monk super heal going, so I'm not worried about it. Looks like these assassins are getting one shot. Maybe it was just a lucky crit. Oh, they're not going to add it in like that, Jalal. The inventory pack will be separate. They're going to, if they add anything in with the pet inventory, it will be something additional. It won't be from the inventory pack. There's no doubt about that. If so, they would have to change every... I mean, they would have to basically give it all out for free. And then it wouldn't be fair to the people who actually bought all the pet slots back then. You know? I mean, right now it's fair. Because what you got is what you paid for. You know? I mean, although I've got one extra slot than you, I paid more for it. You know? I'm sure they will add that on as some kind of add-on, though. I mean, that was a lot. That was a shitload of gems to upgrade all the way up to 80 pet slots. It wasn't free, you know. That was a ton of gems. In fact, I think I used all of my collector's editions gems to it. But the last thing they said that it's not going to be changed. Now, there's so many people out there that want that 10th bag. I'm sure they'll add it on. Just because it'll be profitability, you know. Now, there's actually no special weapons in the Chaos tiers, Matthew, for any hero. It's all kind of generic stuff. They'll add that in later. But currently, like for the monk, this weapon I'm using is the only legendary weapon available for the monk. In the Chaos tiers, there's nothing else. But that'll be something down the road. Old Quibs is getting up in here. Make sure he doesn't whack on any of my flamers. See how he does. He's getting rolled. A little Dragolich will help out. What up, Reaps? How you doing? Reaps is here. It's all good now. Anyway, so you guys that are here, I do want to apologize in advance if there's another disconnect issue. I'm really hoping there's not, but the last 3 days my streams have been disconnected and I've been unable to reconnect. And let me tell you, there's just nothing more frustrating than that. Yeah, this is Dungeon Defenders 2, Diamondback. This was kind of an unannounced stream there, Kez. I just decided... Actually, it's a test, really. It's a connection test with this new router. I'm kind of unhappy with Restream right now, and they're telling me that it's my router. So I went and bought a new router, just to make sure. That I was due. My router was getting dated, for sure. There's, between YouTube and Twitch, there's currently 52 viewers. What's going on there, Corporal? Uh-oh, PDT down. Where'd that happen? Oh, it was the one in the back. Well, welcome there, Kesbo. Appreciate it. I don't yet beat Bubbles, but I'm going to have guides on pretty much every hero here within the next couple of weeks. I'm just waiting for some of these updates to calm down. You know, I don't want to make a bunch of hero spotlights that I just have to redo. So I've been kind of waiting for the updates and whatnot to slow up a bit. Big old ogre gonna get wrecked. Well, awesome there, Kez. Tomorrow night I'm gonna start the campaign to Chaos 1 series. What up, Domo? Beat Bubbles. Reaps, you just now watching Season 2 of Daredevil there, man? I can't wait for Season 3. I like to pretend to be Diamond. Definitely not a pro, but I do have fun playing it. And, you know, I mean, it's a gear-based game. So, you grind out the gear, you're going to win. You know, that's just kind of how it is. Let's see. We want to go back with that PDT here. Did I have it too close, maybe? I'm not even sure what got it. Maybe an assassin or a ranged mob got it. The only ones that will really work all the way through, Matthew, are AoE type towers, like the flamethrower, the Ramster. The Nimbus from the Dryad works all the way through, but that one's kind of... It's a little special right now. It's a single target tower, but it's a ridiculous single target tower. Yeah, the Nimbus is pretty beast, Diamond. If you go with the Nimbus with... Oh shit, wrong hero. Oh damn, my concussive shot... Or it's stunned it, alright. I was going to say, did my concussive shot one-shot that Geode? It shouldn't have. I don't have any gear on him. It was just the natural stun, though. Yeah, anyway, the Nimbus with a medallion with defense crit and defense speed on it seriously wrecks some faces. You can do every chaos tier with that. You can do every chaos tier with flamethrowers, with ramsters. I mean, you could do it with any defense if you place your defenses properly, but you're going to have different special mobs to deal with that have reflex and stuff like that. Jalal. And what do you play on again, Jalal? Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, a lot of games, I mean, just about any RPG nowadays has got some level of grinding in it. It's because it's crushing damage, Jake. Any crushing damage, the rollers take exceptional amounts of damage. So, like, not just this, but like any Earth Pet ability, like that Rock Toss, does huge numbers to it. Basically, anything that's categorized as crushing damage. I have both consoles too. I end up using the PC for just about everything, though. I've got a pretty decent PC, so I mean, I use it the majority of the time. But yeah, I've got an Xbox One and a PS4. The wife has kind of claimed the Xbox One a little bit, though. She plays it every day. She's not a PC gamer. She'll do a couple of like light puzzle games on the PC, but she won't. She wouldn't play a game like this on the PC. She would consider playing it on the console, but she definitely wouldn't touch it on the PC. It's just juice bags, Diamondback. She definitely wouldn't like League. Are you talking about League of Legends? She wouldn't like that at all. Got platinum her first season. She would like it if it was on the console, but she would absolutely hate clicking all over the screen like that. Oh dang, that northeast valve just now went down. Or that was this valve, derp. What the hell hit it? Come on, damn you. Oh man, I'm getting myself into trouble here. Alright, what the hell? I don't even see anything there. Oh, there's a flyer. How did my... Oh, man, what the hell? Oh yeah, I've been married a long time. Let's see, how old's my son? 22. That means this July we'll have been married 22 years. I've had a lot of fail today. I don't know what's going on. Shit, I probably went the last week without losing a match. Today I've lost like 5. She doesn't like she doesn't mind like the overhead view type thing that League offers, but she doesn't like the constantly having to click and all that. She hates it. You're, is it a boy or a girl, Mama? July 11th there, Matthew. Well, I got this map again. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Well, you know what? I said I was going to stick to the original 4. I'll stick to the original 4. Boy. 13-year-old boy, you said? Yeah, mine's, I didn't waste any time. Oh, it is indeed tomorrow morning there, sir. It has finally arrived. Tomorrow morning is here. It's now today. Near Slash's birthday. Let's see. I'm gonna go heavier on the PDT's cannonballs. I live in the U.S. now, Kesbo, but I'm originally from Northern Ireland. I was born in Belfast. Let's see. That should get it done. Half the time I play this map, I don't even use sky guards. I just don't understand how the hell I got so much fail going on tonight. You know what? I'm going to save the 10DU and switch this to a cannon right here. Because it doesn't really get much action. Oh, I played Skyrim, Mookie. Skyrim was a lot of fun. What's wrong with Skyrim, Jalal? That was an awesome game. I think the update, Dylan, will probably come sometime between the next 6 and 10 hours. So I think the earliest it could be here is maybe in 6 hours, and more realistically, probably more like 10. That's just Jalal there, guys. Don't mind him. He talks trash about everything. That's his thing. I stream at really late times for me, Kesbo. Like here, it just rolled past midnight, and this is pretty normal game time for me. Like usually, at least 4 to 5 days a week, I'm streaming at this hour. Just because mainly because my wife works graveyard shift, and it's a good time for me. Good time while the wife is working. She doesn't like it when I stream when she's home. I mean, she doesn't like necessarily. She won't straight up like say I don't want you to stream, or anything, but she just doesn't like it a whole heck of a lot. Let's slow these bad boys up this time, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely, this is pretty normal hours for me. I worked in the casino business for 20 years there, Kesbo. So for the last 20 years, I've stayed up until 5 in the morning, my time. And that's why this is just such a common time for me. Oh yeah, all about keeping the wife happy. And she's a good one. She puts up with me. I mean, there's not many wives out there that want to have a husband that plays video games nonstop. I've been debating on trying out Paladins for a long, long time, Jalal. Jalal actually approves of it, huh? Yeah, that's a little bit of an overstatement, considering you can't even compare two games that are so different from each other, but if you really wanted to, let's go like this. Get a little slow in last minute there, a little one up front. Oh, I can't wait for the patch there, Ewan. It's going to be awesome. Let's slow it here, too. And I didn't throw anything right here. I mean, everybody that I know of that played it said that they really like it. Now, the people that tried it that play Overwatch too, they all say that Overwatch is better. But they also say that Paladins is a pretty, you know, it's still a really fun game. None of them are complaining about it, that's for sure. Let's see. You know what? I got all this DU. I just don't know what to do with it. I'm just going to slap it around here. Slapping it around. Yeah, we can go a Frosty over here too. Get the slow on. Get the slow on these guys. Nice, Casbo. I don't have Overwatch yet. Blizzard is really good about getting media codes out to people. Like anything World of Warcraft, if I wanted to play any of the World of Warcraft updates, there's no doubt in my mind I could get a media code for it. But Overwatch, they didn't send me one when I asked them to. I sent a request in for it, you know, to their media department. And they just kind of ignored me. Come on, baddies. There we go. I like killing them over here where all these cannons are at. That's the spot. Man, I miss playing the monks so bad. I was debating on getting Destiny 2 pretty heavily there, Dylan, but I'm just unsure of whether or not I'm going to like it. Let's see. Blizzard likes the cash, but you know, World of Warcraft has got such a huge budget. They don't mind giving somebody like a YouTuber or whatever a media copy of the game. But they weren't having it with Overwatch. That is for sure. Let's see. 2 more ups. Actually, can probably get 3 more out of it. Oh, yeah. Hell, maybe 4. No, there's not going to be enough. There's nothing wrong with that, Jalal. Who doesn't want a little free DLC? You know? I'll take it. Any company ever wants to give me a free game, I'm not going to turn it down. That's awesome. I played WoW for a really long time too, Allie. Back during vanilla. I quit after... When did I quit? I quit after Cataclysm. I had had enough. Well, not at all, Diamond. You got to start somewhere, man. Nice, sir. Hit 200 Ascension. Awesome. Yeah, I've played a whole bunch of single-player games, Quicksilver. Any ones in particular? I mean, there's a ton of single-player games I like. You know, of all genres, really. It's like Kellyanne's creeping on over. He's got a long walk. I better go get him. There we go. I mean, I appreciate the lore from World of Warcraft. I got bored with just the same thing over and over and over again. The grind, you know, grind reputation. You know, before, like back in Vanilla WoW, you know, grind out your High Warlord status or Grand Marshal, depending on your faction, all that stuff. I played Dead Island Riptide, and I played the first Dead Island too. Oh, I don't know, Jalal. Maybe it mutes it for me too if it gets muted, so I don't see it. I got High Warlord back in the day. It was really disappointing too because like 6 months later, they handed it all that gear out for free. I mean, when I first got it, it was pretty awesome, but then they changed that whole system and gave it all out. What's going on there, Ghost? How you doing? I don't remember. Mine wasn't anywhere near that high. I don't remember where mine was at. I think it was over 10k, but it was definitely nowhere near 18k. Nah, it shouldn't be, Jalal. I saw that message. Nightbot. If Nightbot kicked it out, I didn't even see it. See that it kicked it out. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ghost. Just waiting for tomorrow morning's patch, or today now. Waiting for the patch later today. I'm hoping it comes nice and early, but we will see. Yeah, Ali, I'll be doing a lot of hero spotlights once some of these updates settle down. But right now, the game gets changed every week, so it, you know, it's hard to do any hero spotlights when I know it's going to get outdated in a week. Oh, I don't know. It must have. It's probably one of the default words. I only put a couple of words in there to flag manually, and I'm just surprised they weren't in there already. And don't ask me to say what they are, Jalal. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Where is it? I forgot about the damn geode again. Oh, man, I'm in trouble. Shit! Come on, geode, die. Oh, thank God. I gotta quit doing that. So derpy. Ah, man. Need me some mana. Come over here and give it to me. You can look at them. You can look at their abilities and stuff on the hero creation screen, or you know, you look around on YouTube or Twitch. There's a lot of people that are using them. Like I said, I'll have full hero spotlights up, but it's going to take at least a couple more weeks. Just waiting for it, waiting for all these updates to settle down a little. And with the changes to defenses, I'm almost certain there will be a hot fix on tomorrow's patch. There will be changes made to it, for sure. Yeah, God of War is an awesome series there, Quicksilver, no doubt about that. Let's see. I want to say I was probably right around... Oh, double jump saved me. I was not quite at 2 million, but pretty close to 2 million on the walls there, Rado. If your other defenses are pretty squared away, then you can go with some weaker walls. You're just going to have to prepare to... Monk defense stun shards? Confused about offensive ascension points. Basically, the first thing you want to do is maximize your crit. So when you're doing ascension for a DPS character, first thing you want to do is maximize your hero crit chance, and then if you're using a lot of abilities, you might want to get some ability mana. Over here, you just want to go with what you're using the most. Like this is a Chi Blast Monk. So I've got like a couple of points into hero health. I've got the 20 points into the heal. But I basically dump everything into Chi Blast there. Now this isn't a true DPS character, this is a hybrid, but that's just how I do it. Oh yeah, there's a little cannibalism there, Diamond, there's no doubt. Yeah, I mean, that's how you get started. You lose a bunch of runs, you know? But, you know, hopefully you get some upgraded gear in the process of losing those runs. Oh man, we got a Slakelion right here. I better take him out real quick. Come on now. Get off me. I gotta kill this damn geode. There we go. Woo! Saved. Saved by the Retribution Shard. Yeah. Don't want to run past the core. With an assassin whooping on me. Oh yeah, you definitely, I mean, all those things really help. I'm not using the stun pet anymore. I just use the blockades and cannonballs, basically. Hugging the wall is usually enough. If you throw a heavy cannonball behind it, just one, it makes it way, way easier. Alright, looks like I got the old silence bug. Switch over to my squire here and finish these guys off. We got a siege roller. Get back to monking. I mean, hugging the walls pretty much gets it done. The spike blockades attack really fast, so that chance for the stun is often very, very frequent. Woot woot, blue chest. Yeah, the patch will be here in, you know, 6 to 10 hours or so, Ghost. And that's just awesomeness. Yeah, the stun becomes extremely helpful there, Kesbo. Now, you'll get to the point where you don't necessarily need it. You'll want more damage and not worry about the stun as much. But when you're just getting started, the stun is huge. Alright, what do we got next? I'll tell you what, I'm going to get some coffee real quick. I'll be right back while this loads up here. Give me just 2 minutes. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just am in need of some caffeine. Definitely in need of a little quad espresso action. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be promoting your channel on during other people's streams. Never a good idea. Right. I'm just itching to bust out my weapon manufacturers, but I said I'd stick to the original 4. So I'm gonna do it. Dope! Let me just jump off the edge here real quick. This is my first time here. I apologize. I'm not sure, Frank. It could go either way, really. I'm hoping it's not a nerf, because I really like it. Oh, I just like the EV. You know, it's just... I like building with that stuff. I'm hoping protons get a little buff out of the deal. I want to see a little more defense speed on those things. But, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if... I guess depends on how they deal with defense speed. If you know, if the orb becomes worth using on the weapon manufacturer, you never know. The weapon manufacturer is awesome, Jalal. Why do you not like that? Thanks for following there, Thale, forever. Appreciate it, man. I like the weapon manufacturer. Let's see here. Let me overkill it up here a little. Move that one over a little. There we go. Move it over so I can get more overkill in. What's going on, Jimmy? How are you? ¿Cómo estás? It's just all about that crit there, Nomura. I mean, just about any medallion with defense crit on it, and that weapon manufacturer just wrecks. It'll be a lot easier in the patch there, Allie, to find that heavy cannonball. Let's see, I got 100 left. That's some serious projectile action, so I do not even remotely need any air in. I like the 3-node Quicksilver, but just because it gets so expensive. With the 7-node, it's 240 DU to put one down, and it doesn't allow you much room for any other defenses. And that, you know, that's no good. You know what? I never put cannonballs over here. Maybe I'll try it out. Get a little up front face rolling here in this lane. Alright, Diamond, have a good night. Oh, Reflect is awesome. No doubt about that. It's kind of pointless in my this stage where I'm at, because just nothing, or not much, makes it to the walls. If so, it doesn't stay there for very long. A Lady Orc will make it to the wall every now and then, but most normal mobs don't come near them. The walls are just there as a last resort and for bosses. But yeah, the Reflect is awesome for sure. Hits like a truck. I think it is, Frank. Now, it's not... I think that it should have charges, like an aura, or like the proton beam. I'm sure it will get, you know, it'll get adjusted at some point. Alright. The only bad part, I mentioned it early in that stream earlier, the only bad part about building like this is your mana gets scattered all over the place. So you gotta really run around to collect it all up. I used to do Frosty Reflex Rado. It, like I said, right now it just doesn't serve the purpose for me. The weapon manufacturer is the only thing on the EV I'm currently using at all. And I'm disappointed about that, but it just seems to me like the strongest tower. Siege rollers don't touch ground traps anymore, Allie. So you're good with them now. They took that out a couple of patches ago. The only problem I see with protons really is one of the big reasons you use them. Yeah, Pumpkinator's really broken. It's bugged as hell. All of your defenses proc it there, sir. You know, you stick a flamethrower at the front of each lane and just about everything will be pumpkined just from running past the flamethrower. It's very cheese heavy. They'll fix it, but it's not going to be on the priority list very quick, I don't think. I don't use it because of that, personally. You know, it's just... It's not actually a significant amount of damage, but it's a small amount of damage to just about everything on the map. And, you know, when you look at, like, total damage done through the course of the whole game, it can definitely add up. Let's see, get that one all juicy there. There we go. And let's throw another one right there. Chi Blast for the win. Just wrecking it. For weapon manufacturer, Rado, I'm using... what, Destruction, Deadly Strikes, the range, and then Power Transfer is what I use on a medallion. I actually did a lot of weapon manufacturer testing, and that was the highest amount of damage I was able to get, was with that combination. Silenced? Or no, out of mana. Come on, you baddies. There we go. Now I got some juice. Cheese blast. Damn near, huh? Definitely can't call it cheese, because it's the same as pretty much any, you know, cooldown related, hard hitting. I guess there's no cooldown, but pretty much every class has got one. Some big hard hitting ability right now. Come on, Slick Kellyanne, come on out. There we go. Cheese blast. Yeah, let me see if I still have the gear equipped on him. I've been moving my stuff around a lot just because drops are so... Good drops are so rare. Or yeah, I still got it. I'm using that. So it's a max medallion on my weapon mans. Deadly strikes, destruction, and power transfer. The Abyss Lord has several things there, Dylan. The permanent stun on enemies. The heavily abused right click. People will set mouse macros up and it like machine gun fires the right click. I don't know, Kesbo. I don't have them currently. I don't have my archers set up, so I couldn't even throw one down and check for you. It was good. I had no problem clearing maps with them. I used, what did I use? I used archers and... I think I used archers and flamethrowers. And just wrecked everything. Or you're talking about the Huntress. I don't know. It's not about what's on your bow. See, it's not upgraded or anything. I don't use it as DPS. It's not about the hero damage on your bow. The amount of damage your bow does is based off of your hero damage stat from all of your gear. So the bow is not as... You know, the weapon is not as important as everyone, you know, likes to think it is. It's based off of your entire set of gear. Let's see here. Come on, Slicky. There we go. Nice big shot on him there. Dragolich for the win. Thanks, Drago. The main thing with your weapon is you just want to find the shot type that you like. You know, you want to find the weapon speed and the shot type. And that's really, you know, and of course having the right stats on it. You don't want to get ones with the wrong, you know, stats that you're not looking for. Oh, I thought I was going to catch that cannonball rolling. Got that one. Or nope, I missed it. So many assassins. Oh shit, it's wave 4. God dang it. I forgot the damn geode again. Where the hell's it at? It's gotta be... Huh, weird. How did the geode not... How did the geode get killed, I wonder? The PDT poison spreading must have killed it. That's weird. Yeah, if you like using oil flask, then fire damage is definitely pretty darn helpful. Get Gribs out of the way first. Yeah, you're going to want to use the charge shot. I mean, well, you're going to use you want to use the charge shot if you're going hero damage, hero crit. If you're doing the Huntress just for concussive shot and the ability power, then charge shot is not going to matter as much for you. It depends on what stats you have there, Kesbo. The little flame bird thing scales off of ability power. The charge shot scales off of hero damage. So. In hero damage and hero crit. So, I mean, you can get the Phoenix doing insane amounts of damage. You just have to spec for it. It's by default, it's not going to be quite that beefy. There's the cannons, defense rate, defense strikes, and heavy cannonball. And there's the PDT. Defense rate, explosive poison, and destruction. shit, I did it again. Where's the geode? There it is. Come on, just give me 1 second. There we go. Just give me one little reprieve there. Little reprieve from the assassin smackdown. Oh yeah, no doubt there, Daniel. With the rock toss, I was using it on my Squire, and I had Omni running around with me and buffing me. But I was one-shotting rollers like they were nothing, with him on a monk buffing me. Just crazy amounts of damage. Alright, got the silence. Let's see if we can switch back. 2 seconds. Nope, too late. That's alright. I can still smoke these guys. Oh no, not time for bed yet there, Rado. I got a couple more hours. I do want to try to get some sleep tonight. Try to take a little 2 or 3 hour nap. Come on, damn it. There we go. Get switched back up here. Pretty much every ability is based off of ability power, Corporal. The pulse smash definitely the same applies. But yeah, pretty much any of your 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons are in, I want to say like 99% of the time is going to be based off of ability power. Yeah, it's whatever, the damage that ignites it is what the ignite damage is based off of. So, I mean, if it's one of your abilities that ignites it, it'll be off of that. And if it's a flamethrower or whatever, it'll be off of that. That's not really something I know, Jimmy. I'm not going to be able to just answer it right out of the gates. There's no power level. Once you get all Chaos 1 gear, then you want to go to Chaos 2. When you get all Chaos 2 gear, then you want to go to Chaos 3. So there's no level that you need to be at or anything. Jalal uses Google Translate again there. And hopefully doesn't massacre it so bad. Too bad. Alright, so what am I missing? Missing Bastille and Nimbus, I think. Haven't done either of those. If you do exclamation stats there, Kesbo, it'll show you, there will be a link to a spreadsheet that's got all of the minimum and maximum stats for different chaos tiers of the gear that drops. This map is an auto lose if I ignore those geodes, the way I've been setting it up anyway. Well, like a level 45 legendary is not as good as a level 60 purple, so it will go down by like 1. So I would guess like a level 30 legendary will probably be similar to the level 60 blue. But the problem there is the gem slots. The blue is going to have reduced amount of gem slots. That's what will end up getting you there. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go with that guy right there. We'll throw out another one. Actually, could probably do a little double dip in here. Throw another one right there. Let's see here. You can use a squire, or pardon me, you can use a apprentice or a huntress or a EV2 if you have them to kill those rollers that get stuck beat. You just use the charged fire, the right click. It will shoot through walls and everything. Let's see, get the thinning the herd here. Drops should stay, are probably going to be staying the same for now. Hopefully they change it in the future. But right now as it is, it's staying the same. This update is just focused on some of the stat scaling and defenses. There's not going to be many other changes. Just write in chat there, Frank. Just exclamation chat stats with nothing else, and it'll give it to you right there. Nightbot will pop it up into chat for you. Let's see. He's a little slow sometimes, but he usually gets it in there. See, do I have not have Nightbot hooked up? Yeah, he's hooked up. Wonder why he's not responding. Can somebody... There's Mama will do it. There, see, it responded right away in YouTube chat. Now, why did it not... Oh. Haha, Nightbot never joined Twitch. Alright, give it like 60 seconds there, guys, and then do a exclamation stats in Twitch chat, and it will show up. Don't blame Nightbot, Hodor. This one was all me. It wasn't Nightbot's fault at all. Yeah, like I said, just give it like another 30 seconds or whatever and do the exclamation stats in Twitch chat, and it'll throw you the link there. You gonna be playing tomorrow, Hodor? You gonna jump in on update day? Check out all the new hotness. I'm excited to see how defense power changes, or pardon me, how defense speed changes. Let's see, what am I missing here? I'll definitely be doing some grinding. Not sure what I want to do yet, though. I mean, if the victory bonus gets put in, I'm kind of tempted to hop right into C3 and get myself a bunch of range shards. Oh, I never put cannons over here is why. My favorite hero is probably the EV2 there, Skew. I just like it. Like just about everything about that guy, or girl, pardon me. See, we got cannonballs out the wazoo. I feel like I'm missing some up top. I usually go 6, and there's only 4 up there. Let's see, I got enough for a couple more. Let's see, something like that. I gotta be missing something somewhere. How do I have all this extra DU? I got PDTs everywhere. I only put 1 on this side. That's part of it. Yeah, well, I don't want to waste it all right there. I got 3 over here. That's 1 more there. Wouldn't necessarily hurt. I don't know, Kesbo. I'm pretty laid back. I really couldn't think of a single thing. I mean, it's irritating, of course, when you lose matches directly because of something a player does. But, I mean, that's just, it's going to happen, you know. Five over here is big time overkill. But, you know what? Or no, that's just a ton of CC. I'm just going to do it. To hell with it. Just about everything works on this map there, Allie. This is definitely the easiest map, or one of the easier maps to do. It's just so, you know, you can just shut down so many lanes just to this one area. Let's see here. Looking good. This is another one that I really like, weapon manufacturers. I think the funnest way, well, I mean, I like the EV, that's why, but I like doing this map with weapon manufacturers and sand traps. I think that's just fun as hell. Get this objective down. There we go. Alright. My Spanish is terrible, so I'm trying to look at Jalal's Google Translate conversation there. I only understand like 1 out of every 3 words. Let's see here. Get all these guys all beefy. Beefy. Good enough. Yeah, I'm really hoping that win bonus gets factored in tomorrow. If so, that is just going to be so awesome. Alright, good enough. Oh yeah, wrecking it up. I debated too on trying out Path of Exile, which I've never played. But when I see it, it just makes me want to play. I ran too close to that PDT. When I watch gameplay of it, it just makes me want to play Diablo 3. And I've already got Diablo 3 and all that. And, I mean, I haven't played it in years, so I'm not up to speed with all the current metas and everything else, but I understand the basic mechanics of the game. Let's see, go ahead and get this PDT back. Make sure I don't run it over again. Rolling by the PDT with an assassin on my back. Never a smart plan. Oh, ooh, another double jump salvation. And everybody wonders why I gotta play the monk all the time. It keeps me from going. I only go off the edge once per map with the monk. Any other hero, it's like 2 to 3 times per map. I only do that if you built the map there, Hodor. I try not to go near the core. Now, I purposely destroy this one with the sins. This sub-objective here. But it's just because I'm superstitious about the loot drops. I've gotten a bunch of legendaries that have dropped, like good 60 up legendaries that have dropped from this lane, from the trash. So I always make sure that sub-objective is blown up. 100 left. Maybe I'll just save it. Yeah, I'm gonna go right there. There we go. Alright, wave 3. Come on, fat loots. I know you're in there. Come out. Please, oh please. I fall off the maps all the time there, sir. Well, you know that from watching me stream. I just, you know, as long as there's no penalty for dying, I will always just not care if I die. If I'm going to respawn and there's no penalty at all, I don't need to pay attention. I can close my eyes and run across map. Yeah, I may end up in the drink, but no penalty, so who cares? Come on, you baddies. Man, look at that assassin way over there. You better not be swinging all my cannons. Legendary. Crappy mark. Dang it. 30 ups anyway. Not a good one. Now, I can't say crappy mark. A 60 up mark tonight could potentially be a good piece come tomorrow. We don't know what the changes are going to, exactly how the different stats are going to scale. We got a stuck ogre. Oh, man. Come on out, ogre. Here, I got him stunned. Is he going to come? He doesn't want to. Thank God. I've got an apprentice in my deck. Unfortunately, I don't have charged shot on him right now. I don't think. Let me see. Nope, no charged shot. That's alright, I can burn him here. Just tag him up and burn him down with the number 1. Yeah, the Power Storms thing doesn't really bother me too much there, C-Pain. They're just, it was so OP. So, I mean, it'll dial it back down to where it's supposed to be, hopefully. Come on, Mr. Ogre, in your spawn, just die, would ya? Gotta get him marked. Oh, come on. He doesn't want to get marked now. Great. That's all right. I can keep right-clicking him if I need to. There he is. He's marked now. Got 3 shots off on him anyway. Ooh, got another mark right away. That's good. That it? Good gosh. Damn stuck ogres. Now that's supposed to be addressed tomorrow. Any tips for killing sins, you mean? Stun defenses. Yeah, stun defenses are the way to go. There, C-Pain. I'm using, I got the stun on the walls, and then I've got the heavy cannonball stun going. And oh man, it gets the job done. But they stay stunned, and you, smash in the faces. But yeah, anytime I get an assassin, I just run him over to the wall like that. Oh shit, oh shit. Forgot about the geode. God damn it. God dang. Hopefully that didn't cost me. Doesn't look like I lost anything. That wall got beat up a little, but I think all the cannonballs fell off into the ravine. Nah, I'm just running the single stun Hodor. Just the heavy. It's just so ridiculous. I tried it with both the stuns, but I didn't like having to give up either damage or attack rate or range. Right now I use defense rate, defense range, and the heavy cannonball. And I didn't really want to give up the rate or the range. I did try it with an orb for a while though. It loses so much DPS. Jalal, I've been using a CC cannon for 2 weeks, man. What the hell are you talking about? The regular cannonball stun is just not needed, to be honest with you. Splody dude up in the roof. Splody roof dude. I mean, the heavy is, if you see the heavy cannonball rolling, it rolls so slow you can just run the assassin right over to it. Orb is really good for the CC, Jacob, but you lose massive damage. Like probably 40% maybe of your potential damage. Now, once again, that's another one that hopefully that gets changed tomorrow, because I want to see some machine gun cannonballs. We were promised machine gun heavy cannonballs before this Trials update hit, and we do not have them. But yeah, I was using an orb the last several days. Oh, god dang it, I did it again! Every goddamn run! I forget about the damn geode. You can't do that using all these projectiles. It's just gonna wreck you. Yeah, looks like I got stunned. Or I got the bug. Need assassin to drop on me. I'll just switch. Switch over to the Squire and smoke these fools. Yeah, the orb is nice though. You can get it down so low. Oh, I got the stun again. Jeez. Come on, assassins. Thank you very much for subscribing there, FK. I appreciate it. Yeah, I popped my Drago a little bit off timed there. It's alright. Get one shot on him anyway. Yeah, that was like the one little pre-patch. The Chi Blast reflects off the geode there, Alan. Unless you're inside of it. If you're outside of the bubble, it bounces off. And the pulse smash is faster as far as how, you know, from the time you press the button until the time the damage gets applied. That's why... Oh, shit! Dang it. That's why I always use the pole smash for the sins and the geodes, personally. But, I mean, you can use whatever you want. It all kills them. School just ended, huh, Yak? Yeah, I just never... The dropping mana on the ground. I'd rather go and jump off the cliff than drop the mana on the ground, I think. The pets can pretty much all obtain the same abilities. For the most part. Not in every case, but... being legendary doesn't mean anything. It's all a vanity thing. So, I mean, the kitty general can get the same, all the same stuff that a green Gatto pet can get. See, did we get anything worth a crap? Doesn't look like it. Oh, same map again. I kind of want to get Bastille here. Because I don't have a whole lot of time left, because I want to try to get a little sleep before the update comes. I'm going to skip it once. If I get it again, I'll just do it. But I'll skip it once in hopes of getting Bastille here. Come on in, little dudes. Come smash shit up. You're more than welcome. Baddies, baddies. Takes them forever to walk out here. Alright, now come on and just give me Bastille. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and skip them all night, make you guys watch me skip screens. Bring all the little go-boos. Check and look and see if I dropped any frames. No, 0 dropped frames. Maybe that... Well, I normally don't have any dropped frames, so I guess I can't really go by that. Tomorrow will be the test if I have to constantly reconnect. Got this one again. Well, I'll do it a little different this time at least. Try to make it interesting here. Do some flamethrowers. Maybe a little frosty power in the mix too. Let's see. I still get. I'll PDT it up just to get the quick win here, but how weird. Projecting it like it's down below. I'm gonna be streaming pretty much all day tomorrow, Jalal. Thank you very much for following there, Reg. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming just about all day. That's why I want to try to get some sleep tonight, just because I'm going to be hard at it tomorrow. Patch day is always exciting for me. I'm too much of an addict here. Debating on here, though. Yeah, I'll just go up top with it. Why not? I'm going to try to start as soon as the patch goes live, Jacob. So it'll be early. I'll probably start streaming like maybe in 9 hours or 10 hours from right now. Something like that. See, I do want to get... Let's get 2 cannons in for assassin control. Not that it's needed, but I'll take it. Yeah, as soon as it gets here, Jalal, I'm going to get to it. Let's see. A little flamer there. Go with a little flamer there. Whoop. Guess it helps if I left click it. Get a frosty in the mix. I'm going to go with another one right there. It's Tuesday for me too, C-Pain, but it's 1 a.m. in the morning Tuesday, so it's really, really early. You're, I can't remember, what is it, 18 hours, 16 hours ahead of me? Let's see, let's go. Hey, you know what? Let me spread them out a little bit and see what I got left. Let's go like that. No, we only got enough left for one more, so that answers that question. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of a cannon. I mean, 1 is enough to help with the assassins. I'd really like to have two flamethrowers here. Now, I don't have room for a frosty there, though. See, I'll get rid of that. That will get me a frosty right here. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of the cannons altogether. I'll just use the walls. Yeah, I use Frost Power Range and Frosty Duet. I think that's what I got going on them. Yeah. Frosty Duet, Frosty Power, and the range. So what's cheese about the Frosty now, Jalal? Because they changed the actual cheese with it. There's no actual cheese there anymore. Kind of worried about flyers over here. I'll have to keep an eye out for them, manually kill them if I need to. Yeah, let's see. It's 73,000 at tier 1. There, Rowan. You can get it a lot higher if you don't use defense rate, but then of course you're attacking really slow, so your overall DPS is actually lower. There's nothing bugged with Frosty Power, Jalal. It's exactly the same as it's always been. Well, I think it would make me rich there, C-Pain. In-game rich, that is. Because I do so much farming, I always have lots and lots and lots of extra gear. But I mean, most people, the general consensus, I think, for most people is they think it would ruin the game if it turned into like item shops, like it was in the original Dungeon Defender. It's not too strong though, Jalal. It's exactly the same as it's always been. There's been zero change to it, other than Frosty Duet. It's always stacked with 3 Frosties. There's been no change. So I mean, it's exactly the same the way it is always been. Yeah, that's the tower. That's what it's always done since the day it was born. Now the slow is a little OP, I'll give you that, but Frosty Power is definitely not what's OP on it. No doubt about that. I mean, Frosty Power is right, like I said, right where it's always been. See, you weren't around during any of the fun times in the game, Jalal, with Frosty Traps and all that stuff. That was the shit for a long, long time. Frosty Traps was the PDT way back in the day, before it even hit PS4. Actually, it worked on PS4 at the beginning too. But yeah, man, I love Frosty. Anybody that likes ground traps should love it, you know? I'm talking the 25++ days there, Jalal. Those days never even hit PS4, I don't think. Or you watched it, yeah. Well, personally, I think that a way that they could balance it would be trading within your party on the map. Like maybe, say, you know, Jalal and I were doing a run right now, and he got a drop that I wanted, and I got a drop he wanted, and we could trade before the map ended, or at the end of the map. I think that would be pretty fair. Defense rate is better overall there, Allie, because it makes the poison stack faster. However, it does the exact same thing to the poison itself. Both of them are 25%. So, I mean, I personally think defense rate is better, but it's like for single target damage, the best thing to do is to use them both, and then your poison ticks get down to like 0.5. You never know, Jalal. You might be willing to give up one of those 60 upgrade medallions, you know? I mean, just a comparison between the two, it's very close. The physical damage is going to be hitting more often. I don't know if I caused that, or what the deal was there. The physical damage will definitely hit more frequently. But as far as poison damage goes, if you just use the poison Wrong damn one. If I just use the poison shard, or just use defense rate, then the defense tick rate is, or the poison tick rate is going to be exactly the same. What's going on in the Failer? Yeah, the poison shows up on dummies. The poison explosion doesn't show up, but the poison itself does. Of course, the poison explosion, the explosion itself doesn't do much. It's just the spreading of the poison that does all the damage. Lady Orc's gonna have to die. I think I may have just put that damage on that flamethrower. I actually got a Vamp Shard really quick, C-Pain. I got one on the first day. Like within the first hour or two of playing. Uh-oh. Come on! That's where I miss my cannonballs. Can't get over to their spike blockade. The one that was bad for me was defense range. I went 175 ascension levels before I got my first one. Took me like 3 minutes. I grinded this stuff, Jalal. I didn't get any of this stuff for free. 78 hours. I mean, I've heard of people going like 100 ascension levels without it, you know, or more. So that will all change tomorrow. That's the whole purpose of tomorrow's update, is all those irritating shard issues. Oh, I'm not saying you didn't, but you're not mentioning the 80 hours straight I went without a legendary drop and stuff like that. All you ever talk about is how I get all this stuff, and you know, you're not bringing up all the times where I was pulling my hair out, pissed at the world, grinding like you wouldn't believe, you know. Yeah, it's Rado got the range shard luck. Right now, I want my main thing I want is more defense rate shards. The thing with Vamp is it doesn't make or break you. You don't need you don't have to have Vampiric to complete any map. You know, it's not one of those things that's a must-have. It just, I mean, if you're using totems, then it's definitely nice to have. You know, well, if you're using totems on a damaging tower, then it is a must-have. But besides that, there's no other reason that you absolutely have to have it. Yeah, Polska, you can buy one bag from the starter stuff that you get. I've got 3 of them now, Rado, is it? And I'm what, 544. But tomorrow's the day, you know, especially with the, man, if that win bonus is in, you're going to see me doing a shit ton of C3 tomorrow. There's no doubt about that. If that's where it still drops. They may change the buckets that they drop from. Well, I mean, if you don't have it, then you just got to change your build, you know. You got to build for what your gear allows, not try to make your gear do what you want instead, you know. That was really the way I got into Chaos 5 so fast, is I based what I used completely around the gear I had. And, you know, I didn't try to make something work that just wasn't going to work. Fly us. I still use them, Allie. I like sand traps. I told everybody I was going to stick with the original 4 heroes all day today. So, I'm just doing it for that. I don't want to be lying to people. But yeah, sand traps are beast, especially, you know, you throw that range on there, those things are crazy. Where's Quibs at? Here he is. Yeah, just gotta, like I said, change your build. I mean, there's not really much more else you can say. I mean, tomorrow, it'll be a lot easier to get. Or later today, it'll be a lot easier to get. But, I mean, all you can do is work with what you have, you know? That's why I still use so many totems on defensive towers, because I just had... My luck was totems and vampiric. So, I mean, I used totems on flamethrowers, sky guards, and ramsters for shit all the way up until last week. And, you know, it was definitely not the right way to build the towers, but I could make it work. 2 range and 1 rate. Nice. I'm going to grind the shit out of those rate shards tomorrow if that win bonus is there. Well, range and rate are 1,000 times better than vampiric there, Beat, so you're in good shape. I don't really see how it would make getting into chaos levels harder. It's designed to make getting into chaos levels easier. Chaos 1 mobs are having a 10% reduction in strength. It's definitely going to be easier to go from campaign to chaos 1. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it's only going to be able to hit 10 targets there, Rado, but I mean, how big of a nerf is that really? Alright, where's it at? There it is. God dang it, and this damn assassin's gonna get on me. Son of a bitch. I need you off me. There we go. Whew. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case there, C-Pain. It's gonna be this slightly harder than they are right now, but all the defenses are supposed to be stronger. So, I mean, it depends. I mean, if they screwed up the whole defenses being stronger thing, then yeah, it'll be harder. But if they do what they said they're gonna do, then there's no way it'll be harder. Now there's a difficulty increase across Chaos 2, 3, 4, and 5 there, Jalal. But it's, like I said, it's the reason they're putting it in is they're saying the defenses are going to be so strong. They're saying as of tomorrow, or as of later today, there's going to be a swing towards defenses being stronger. Where, like, right now, heroes are stronger than defenses are. They're saying after tomorrow, or after this update, that defenses will be stronger. Yeah, no AoE to Earth Shatters. That's unfortunate, too. I mean, so much mana to hit so hard, I'd be happy with it. The Earth Shatters dropping some of that damage they do and being AoE. I think that'd be awesome. Flamethrower down. A little dive bomber up on my flamethrower there. It's not the smashing fist, it's crushing damage. The siege rollers take additional crushing damage from any source of crush damage. So it's always been that way, so I can't imagine it's going to be getting changed now. I mean, that's the deal with it. It's strong as hell versus siege rollers, and damn near worthless against everything else. This is Drago Lich Kesbo. It's the special pet that you buy with Defender medals from the Treasure Pirate. Yeah, they say cannons are getting a buff, Rado. That's pretty awesome. They specifically mentioned cannons. I love it. Cannons are awesome. Alright guys, I'll do one more map here and then I gotta get off here. I gotta try to get some sleep. You know, hoping. Right now it's 4:24 a.m. in Trendyville. So all the trendy guys will be waking up here in about 2 hours. An hour, whatever. And hopefully the patch will be rolling out shortly after that. Guess we will find out for sure. Yeah. So sick of this map. I've been getting it all the time. Nah, they said all single target towers are getting buffed, Jalal. But they just specifically mentioned the cannons. They said all single target towers like the cannonballs. Oh, I could stay up all night there, Mama, but I want to stream all day tomorrow. I want to make it like a 8 or 10 hour stream tomorrow if I can hang. I don't think the patch will be here in 4 hours there, C-Pain. I think it could be as early as maybe the absolute earliest, maybe 5 hours from now. But I don't think that's super related. Use a needle. I don't think it's super realistic that it's going to come right then. Yeah, we'll see. It wouldn't hurt my feelings any if it did go right then. Get a little flyer action going up there. I'll take care of those flyers. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty realistic, Ral. Somewhere between, like, I would even go as far as to say, like, maybe even 10 hours. Or 10 hours from now is actually early afternoon for Trendy, so that's probably a little long. But yeah, some like 8 hours, 9 hours from right now, that's extremely realistic. Figure 8 hours from right now is what? That'd be almost 8:30 my time. So that'd be 11:30 Trendy's time. I think that's probably pretty much right on the mark right there, I bet. Let's see, we'll flame it up a little here. Go like that. What all am I missing? Missing all kinds of stuff. Still gonna farm tonight, huh? 2 more hours of Ascension farming. Where are you at there, Ryle? Physically. What time is it at your place right now? Let's see, let's go. Or I gotta go up top, that's right. Oh, he's stuck. There we go. I had planned on maybe farming up a bunch of C1 and C3 shards tonight, but I just know if I farm up a bunch of them, same as me, yeah. I just know if I farm up a ton of shards, then the shard pools are going to change where stuff drops. There's no stun shard on the shield. I use stun on the cannons, or you mean on the wall down there? I get confused by when people call it that, but yeah, that's what it is. It's sharpened spikes will work on any wall. Let's see here. Yeah, sharpened spike. It's beast on volcano. Volcanoes are classified as a blockade. So it works on volcanoes. That's a little overpowered, but stunning stuff halfway across the map. Let's see. Go like that. 200 left. We'll get things flamey right around in here too. Let's go up here. I'll go out on the corner there on this one. No, I haven't heard anything about that, Rowan. I've heard no one say anything about making Ascension leveling harder. You got to realize too that at this point in the game, although you know it's an awesome game, however a lot of the regular community are very, very trolly with Trendy. So no matter what they do, no one, I don't want to say no one, but just so many of the like the hardcore DD2 community are not optimistic about anything. They always assume Trendy's going to screw everything up. That actually is why I'm not very active on the Dungeon Defenders forums. It's just there's so much of that. Yeah, I must have missed that. I definitely didn't hear anything about making it harder to level Ascension. Come on, objective. There we go. Objective down. I love doing that. It's the only time you can blow up your own objective and be happy about it. Well, trolling can be productive, Mama, but you know what I'm talking about. You've been reading those forums for a long time. It's just, sometimes it's irritating. You know, working in a casino and spending so much time in a casino, everything is always so negative based. It's just nice to get away from all the negativity every once in a while. I mean, if they screw it up, am I going to be unhappy with it? Yeah. But I'm not going to just assume they're going to screw it up and just bitch and moan about every single thing. And that's just, it seems like that's what the forums have turned into, unfortunately. There's just a lot of that. There's a lot of trolliness. In my opinion, anyway. Use a totem on your barricades there, C-Pain. Any wall, you definitely want to use a totem. Thanks very much for subscribing, Phil. I appreciate it. Yeah, it pretty much is, Kesbo. You're right about that. It's just, I guess for the small indie games, I'm used to like the Orcs Must Die community back in the OMD2 days. I know that changed as well with Unchained, but back in the OMD2 days, the Orcs Must Die community was the most awesome thing ever. Bunch of small children and neckbeards. Yeah, I guess it just depends on how you look at it. I've had enough of that in my life, I guess. I have to say there, Mama. So I'm done with that, you know. I mean, I still read the forums every day, and I post periodically. But every time I post, I know that the thread I'm on is going to get completely hijacked by some random thing about somebody pissed off about something completely unassociated with the thread I originally started. So as long as my expectations for that are there, then it's all good. It's all good there, Phil. Caps locks happen sometimes. They're at, let me see. Looks like 3.3 million. 3382227. Yep. A lot of that is from Ascension. Yeah, anyway, but as far as how rough people are with just the lack of optimism, you know, I feel bad for Trendy with a lot of that stuff. Now I realize a lot of that's hard-earned. It's all good, man. Nothing wrong with asking questions. Yeah. Oh, flamethrower gonna go down? Nope. I thought for sure I was gonna lose that flamethrower. Come on, just die. Yeah, it's a pretty major change there, Phil. It's pretty confusing right out of the gates. The day one going from the old system to the new system is just like, oh man, what the hell happened? You know? But, I mean, once you get over the hump and get all your gear replaced with Chaos 3 gear and, you know, get a good understanding of how different towers were changed, it's pretty awesome. I wonder what they're going to do with Ascension level, though. Because it's just, you know, it's been brought up a bunch of times already, but it's creating such a huge gap between, you know, players just starting and players that have been playing for a little while. I'm just wondering how they're going to handle that. This is my last run tonight there, CP, and I'm going to try to get a little sleep in before the update gets here. Yeah, I mean, they just got to do the job right there, Mama, but now it's at the point where some of the highly negative people in the community will, no matter what happens, they're always going to just spew bullshit, you know. The update should be here in a few hours there, Enzo. As soon as the trendy folks get a little coffee in them. Yeah, I do a lot of that, C-Pain. I've just been waiting for some of the changes to settle down a little. Like I said, I don't want to make a bunch of videos that get outdated a week later, you know. But yeah, that's mainly what my channel does, is just focuses on different builds. I had several hundred DD2 videos out pre-trials, and I plan on doing a lot more of that. Malpheus, gotta go. Yeah, flamethrowers are getting a little work in over here. See what kind of damage they're done. 70 million on that one. 69 million, pretty close. Close to each other. Alright, let's see. Yeah, fantastic, Joey. Ability power affects your number 1 through number 4 abilities, and hero, the hero power or hero damage affects your auto attacks essentially, or your mouse clicks, your left click and your right click. And then any of the shards or whatever that introduce something special, they will say on the shard, like for example the pole smash here. Spawns a fist dealing 220% ability power. You know, if it was hero damage, it would say hero damage instead. But as far as the basics go, your mouse clicks are hero damage, and your 1 through 4 are ability power. Alright, where's it at? I won't forget it this time. I will not fail the last stream of the day to do a geode. I may fail due to some other unknown reason, but it won't be geode related. Yeah, just basically depending on how you like to play the character. Like this guy, I do a lot of chi blast and pole smashes, and those are both ability power. So I try to stack as much ability power on him as I can, and I essentially have no hero damage, except the weapon. All weapons come with it. But I do a lot of chi blasting and a lot of pole smashing. The left clicks that I'm doing, they would scale with hero damage, but I'm doing those to just get mana back. Yeah, I agree there, Allie. It's a lot easier if they come in a pack, that's for sure. It's like I'm gonna get wrecked here. Oof, so close. I haven't heard anything about a new shard either there, CP. Unless I just missed something. Which, you know, it's happened before. Man, we got no roly balls over here anywhere. close, huh? Not doing anything to him. There we go. Or no, there's a win bonus for successfully completing matches that may or may not be in the game yet. It's not a shard. It's a bonus you get for winning more than 3 matches in a row. Yeah, I've got a Steam group, Kesbo. I play with people in the Steam group all the time, but I don't accept friend requests. Yeah, sorry. A little late, I'm slurring my words. Alright, well, no good loot. I was hoping to get a piece or two, but, you know, what are you going to do? But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you all for coming out, and like I said, I will be on bright and early after the update comes. A lot of shards having up to Chaos 9. Yeah, I think it's going to be a long time till there's any Chaos 9. Hopefully soon. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you all for swinging by. Mama, take it easy. Always a pleasure. And I am out, so I'll see you soon, but I'll be back. I'll be back in, I don't know. Let's say within the next 9 hours, I'll be back. So we'll see you then. Thanks again.